Welcome to The Average Rook. We are playing Starfire Eternal Cycle, a fast-paced indie action RPG roguelite developed by Ethereal Fish Studio and published by HIVE Games, who allowed me access to the playtest via Keymailer. I'm eager to give another roguelite a go and add to the list, so let's give this one a bit of a good old try. It's not available yet. It's supposed to be available in the third quarter of 2025, and there's also a demo you can check out too. 2149 AD, year 7 of the apocalypse, when a vicious spews swarms that devour 97% of the Earth's surface, while the HIVE neural networks pulses beneath the ruins like a grotesque heart. Humanity's last holdout, the Ark's Dawn Station, flickers behind energy shields at 3% power, Earth's final heartbeat. The 5 core HIVE zones are siphoning planetary energy to lunar forges. Your gauntlet crackles with leaking charge. Humankind's 127th and the last counterattack begins. Humanity shall tear through the Hive's genetic lies with thunder. So, we're trying to fight an insectoid hive mind or something? Well, the animation's pretty good. Alright, so this is supposed to be... Whoa. Okay, so use left stick to move. Press A key to perform a sprint. Press X to use light attack. And left button for a heavy attack. Press Y to pick up items. Okay, so when we defeat, so this is, I'm not exactly certain how much of a roguelite this is, but we also get some items in the forms of, like, boons. So gold insectoid core level 2, rare, plus 10% rage attack damage and 35 fixed damage. Thunder insectoid core level 2, 3% crit rate increased and 7% increased perfect dash duration. Or insectoid core level 1 gold, ordinary, plus 4% heavy attack cooldown reduction. Let's go for this one. Open your backpack to embed or move insectoid core. Open now? Yeah, sure. So we apply stuff to our core, and we only seem to get like 6 slots, I guess. And some of them I'm guessing combine. All right, well it's I guess that's alright. That's there now. So our left button is our heavy attack. We've got a dash on here. We've got the regular attack, and I'm assuming that the right button might be our rage attack. Alright, so what is this wealth affinity? Select a certain number of skills or talent cards related to the metal element to trigger the elemental affinity bonus. 2 pieces, dash attack has a 50% chance to deal an additional falling gold damage, inflicting 60% of total gold acquired as damage. 4 pieces, after triggering falling gold, leave an area that deals 90% total gold acquired as damage per second for 6 seconds. And 6 pieces, after 6 triggers of falling gold, unleash an additional AoE damage over time, dealing 120% of total gold as damage per second. Converting gold into damage. That sounds like a pretty interesting one. So how do we access? So we just press start in order to access all this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we were to apply gold 6 times on those cores, then we get those particular abilities. All right, let's proceed forwards. Let's see how roguelite this game actually is. This is supposed to be like a tribute to side-scrolling games, but I saw in like the Steam images that it's a little less side-scrolly when it gets to certain points. I have no idea. So, what? Body enhance, core plunder. Oh, so we get to choose our. What's this player info? Oh, that's what the player info is. Okay. All right, I'm glad that it sits to that. So we can actually choose what the room is going to be. So we got body enhance, drop item life capsules, increases the character's max HP, or core plunder. Entering this area grants insectoid core to diversify your attacks. I want some more cores, some more gold cores. So let's go for it. Hint if you're struggling with the game. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so that one was an AoE. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to avoid that. It said A button is required to dash. So we got Rage Regen, Ordinary, plus 5% Rage Recover. I don't know what my Rage is going to be. I don't exactly see it on here. Unless, of course, that yellow bar in the background is actually my Rage. I don't know. We got Rewards, Legendary, plus 60 battle results. Extra gold awaits after every battle challenge. That would be very nice. And then we've got Crit Rate, plus 2% Crit Rate. Increased Crit Rate for all weapons. I want the rewards. And I want to dash out of here before I get damaged. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I've already picked up the item. I'm just gonna have to dash as quickly as possible. We got Thunderbolt Enhance, plus 8% Thunderbolt damage, Thunderbolt basic damage increased, Thunder Flare chance, plus 4% Thunder Flare chance, Thunder Flare trigger chance increased, or Weapon Enhance. Let's go for the 12% weapon damage. I think that'll be good for us. Ow. Okay, maybe I might need to change the controls so that... Because I don't quite like the, well, maybe the dash is okay on the A, but I think I might want the heavy attack on, like, the Y or something like that. So what's this? Insectoid Core. Okay, we've got another gold one, plus 3% falling gold damage. We've got Water Insect Core level 2, 11% heavy attack damage, and plus 9% max HP. Or Gold Insect Core level 1, ordinary, plus 10% weapon damage. Let's go for that one. If we can up that one as much as possible, that would be great. I suppose we'll just inlay that. That'll be fine. So how are we doing so far? We've got 2 pieces, so now dash attack has a 50% chance to deal an additional falling gold damage. So I'm guessing dash attack is that. Oh, and I don't need to press the button rapidly in order to attack. I can just hold it down if I want to. Release Rage Attack by pressing right button when Rage Gauge reaches 3. Activate Enrage Strike with Y plus right button when the gauge reaches 3. So the units at the bottom, the yellow ones, are our Rage meters. So if we fill that up, we get much better strikes. Let's see what we got next. We've got Core Plunder, grants Insectoid Cores. And we've got Treasure Hunting. Clearing this area will drop various equipment, strengthen yourself. I think we might do with some equipment. Maybe we'll get some cores as well. As a chance thing, I have no idea. Alright, here we go. I don't like the fact that I keep forgetting that my dash is A. Oh, geez. We're at 76% now. Ugh. I gotta be careful about those ones. And now we've got some mites. We seem to be doing pretty well without needing to use the heavy attack. Well, let's use the rage now. So that's our rage. Click B to enhance. Oh. Oh, that's our experience. Okay, so if we level that up enough, let's get some more weapon damage. Ugh. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Stop using the missiles. Oh, I can actually stop them. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's dead. And now we got some treasure. Common chest. You can choose one item from 3 available in the treasure chest. So what we got? Ooh, we got Mighty Blade level 3. Taken damage increases critical damage for the next attack by 300%, expands weapon rage by 30%, and clears account after triggering. We got Crit Dummy. Gain 30%, just gain 30 fixed damage for every 10 critical hits. Stacks up to 100 times and lasts until the end of battle. And then we've got Hormone Bud. 20% chance to double the healing when restoring HP. I think I might want to get this one. This one feels pretty nice. I don't want to have to rely on the taken damage, so let's go for this one. Okay, wish I could get some healing. Okay, let's go for the next one. This is going pretty well so far. It's very simple. Okay, now we've got 3 choices this time. We got Treasure Hunting, we got Core Plunder, and then we've got Shop. You can purchase items from the regular store. Can I, how much gold do I have? 217. I don't know if even that's enough for anything, but, you know what? We can probably check out the shop and see what we get. Alright. Now, oh, so this is a safe area for us. Click Y to interact. What's this? Oh. So we can buy cores. We could buy some more gold insectoid cores. We could also get ourselves an EXP bonus, which would be pleasurable, for lack of a better word. What about this one? What is this? This is like a forge of some kind. 3 insectoid cores of the same tier can be combined into a higher tier insectoid core. So I'm guessing the levels are probably the tiers, or maybe the rarities are the tiers. I don't know. Let's take a look at the shop. We got Karmadol, Rebirth count +1. That's 229 coins that we don't have. We've got Revive Ring, body enhancement drops an additional insectoid core. So I'm guessing body enhancement is probably the level ups. And then we've got O2 tank. The character doesn't instantly lose health when taking damage, but suffers gradual health drain. Current health drain stops when clearing all monsters in the room. Aha. I still can't afford that, though. I might leave that alone because the gold actually also helps me with the damage. Only if I dash attack, though. So, in a way, it's not quite as helpful as I would like. I might buy this one, though. And, yeah, that's good enough. And now we'll apply this. I do like that EXP bonus. I think that'll help very well. Okay, before we continue on, I did do some tinkering around, and it turns out that the only way that cores can show up in this area is if I go into my, that's not my inventory, if I go into my inventory and uninstall all of the cores. If any cores are installed in your person, then it does not activate on this. And I can put in these two, but it seems I can't employ this one. So it seems that, if we just look at the, so it seems that that's blue. So I'm assuming that that's tier. So these two can be combined, but this one can't with this because it's not the same level. All right, I'll just apply those. And also we got a new nature affinity. So what's that? Select a certain, wait. Oh, I see. That's what that is. Okay, select a certain number of skills or talent cards related to the wood element to trigger the elemental affinity bonus. 2 pieces summons 3 vines at the start of battle, dealing 300 weapon damage per attack. Now that would be pretty cool. Also, 4 pieces, 5% chance to restore 10 HP when vines attacking enemies, plus damage equal to 60% of max HP. 6 pieces, vines have a 15% chance to trigger venom effect when attacking, dealing 500 vines damage per second to enemies for 4 seconds. Now that sounds pretty effing awesome. Okay, let's go for another one. We've got Elite Challenge this time. So how many things are we at right now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're about halfway. The next one is going to be the Elite Challenge. So defeat enemies to obtain Insectoid Core, which can be used to enhance your attributes. This is not a cursed area. I'm interested to see what the cursed area is going to be. I'm also interested to see what the top corner thing is. That 3-colored thing. I'm guessing that's one of the rewards that we get if we finish a run of this. But let's see what the Elite Challenge is going to be. Oh boy. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the small fry first. Okay, so that was my rage. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the heavy attack. At least we only get a 5-unit cooldown, although normally heavy attacks go hand in hand. Oh dear. Ultra CD. Plus 2% cooldown reduction. Reduces the cooldown of heavy attack. Now that might be pretty nice. There's also the rewards rare. 30 battle results. And then thunder flare chance. I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna go for this. I'm greedy. Oh boy. I'm greedy. I want as much gold as possible. Okay, this guy's not too tough. I say, and then he changes. But so far, we're not doing too much damage. Well, not. We're just not doing too badly. Okay, well, now let's try this. Oh, now. Oh, Jesus, that absolutely annihilated him. That is awesome. Okay. All right, Insectoid Core. Let's see. We've got level 3s all across the board. We've got Earth Insectoid Core, plus 18% critical hit damage, plus 16% Thunderbolt damage, and plus 21% weapon damage would be pretty awesome. Thunder Insectoid Core at level 3, plus 15% pierce damage, plus 16% critical hit damage, and plus 27% weapon damage, so that's not as much as the Earth Insectoid Core. And then we've got the Wood Insectoid Core, which we do have 1 unit of. 10% perfect dash duration increased 18% vines damage, and plus 28% weapon damage. I think considering that we do have a Wood Core already installed in our person, we'll grab that one. Let's see, memory chip, an old chip that holds little-known past events. Chip number 6. Oh, so this is info. Duct Whisperer. A rustling sound in the ducts, like someone humming 2 tigers in insectoid language. Turned out to be gods practicing nursery rhymes to scare bugs. What kind of info is that? Let's inlay before we pick up the other item. So we'll go to our start menu, and we'll inlay this. So now we've got access to Summon 3 vines at the start of battle. So those will do damage when anything like comes near it, I suppose. And then we've got rare chest. You can choose 1 item from 3 available in the treasure chest. So we've got Fortune Gold level 1, permanently gain plus 10 fixed damage for every 100 gold obtained. That would actually be pretty nice. We've got Crit Fire Ring. Critical hit has a 10% chance to trigger Flame Ring, dealing 200% weapon damage per second to nearby enemies. Stackable, lasts 3 seconds. And then we've got Hormone Duck. Gain fixed damage equal to 30% of your max HP. That actually sounds pretty amazing. I'm gonna grab that. Okay, battle results plus 90. Now we've got some additional things at the top there. I wonder what the 36 is. I was getting some like dark core stuff. I wonder if that's anything to do with it. I have absolutely no idea. All right, no time wasting. We've got like 5 to 6 more areas to go through. And we're still doing pretty good for time, so let's move on to the next one. We got core plunder or treasure hunting. I think we'll go for... Let's go cores. Let's see how bad this one is. Okay, so these seem to move about a little bit, depending on where the enemy is. That I actually like. They already seem to have a good... Oh, shh. Well, that guy already just got annihilated. Okay, so we've got 1 rage going, so... Okay, they're dead. Thank you, Vines. You actually were very, very helpful. Alright, what's Insectoid Core? We've got Wood again. Plus 9% XP bonus, and plus 5% heavy attack cooldown reduction. So it seems that every level increases the amount... Well, just the number of perks that you get if for the particular boons. We've got Water Insectoid Core level 1, plus 5% XP bonus. And then we've got Insectoid Core Water level 2, 12% pierce damage increase, and plus 9% max HP. I think we're doing a good run for the wood, so we'll go with the wood. And now, let's move to the next one. Oh, we still need to enhance ourselves. Forgot about that. Okay, Thunderbolt Enhance, 8% Thunderbolt damage. We got Rage Regen, plus 8% Rage Recovery. Boosts Rage Recovery speed with each attack on enemies, which would be very nice. Or we've got Crit Rate. I believe we've already seen that one. I think we might go for the Rage Regen, because why not? And now let's move to, okay, we've got Core Plunder, Shop, and Treasure Hunting. We did Core Plunder before. Let's go for Treasure Hunting this time. We do have a lot of gold, though, so we could check out the shop. Although we could get some more gold. Let's go Treasure Hunting, because why not? Okay, let's go. Oh, those are all the explosives. Also, we still haven't found a way of healing ourselves. Ugh. Ugh, get away from those. They're all explodies. Okay, I gotta find a way to heal myself. God, I love the thunder damage that we're just doing for this. Okay, we've already leveled up, which is very nice. So we'll level up right now. These ones we've already seen. Let's go for Thunder Flare Chance. And then we've got some more memory chips. Shelter Graffiti. Amid dripping vents, someone carved with nails. 47th shift rotation. The bugs outside chant my name. Lena Ray, age 21. Okay. I don't know what the memory chips are. I think it's just like random lore. And then we've got a common chest. So common equipment. We got Crit Fire Ring. We've already seen that. We've got Bloodstained Vest. For every 1% HP loss, increase 2% weapon damage. That would be amazing. Or Tortoise Shell. Any single instance of damage you take cannot exceed 80% of your current max HP. So that's like an undershirt of sorts. I think we'll go for the Bloodstained Vest, though. I think that one might be the best one for us. I'm sorry for, like, stuttering. I do speak a little bit quickly, and sometimes I do stutter. All right, let's go for the next one. Doing pretty well for time. We got Treasure Hunting and Core Plunder. I kind of want to do Core Plunder. All right, let's go. I don't see any more exploding. Oh, I saw one exploding there. Gotta get rid of them as quickly as possible. I love that my vines are just moving about on their own. And doing damage whenever they can. I love that. Alright. On my person, okay, so this is like I said before, this is a playtest. It doesn't seem to be a demo. I haven't tried the demo yet. Insectoid cores, so we've got Thunder Insectoid core at level 1, plus 26 fixed damage. We've got Thunder Insectoid core level 2, plus 10% pierce damage and plus 10% thunderbolt damage. And then we've got Fire Insectoid core level 1, plus 7% critical hit damage. I wouldn't mind the fixed damage, so we might go for that one. I don't know if we'll actually use it, though. And then, okay, we can't seem to level ourselves up. We seem to be very close to leveling up, though. Oh, so what happens if we were to... Would that change anything at all? No. I think I might uninstall that one. I don't necessarily need that. Also, what I was going to say before. This is... Like I said before, this is a Steam playtest. I don't know if this is anything like the demo. I haven't played the demo. I'm guessing this is like the increased version that's going to come out in the 3rd quarter, which we should be very close to. I think we're actually January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. I think we're in the 3rd quarter, so it should be coming out relatively soon. There are little fiddly bits, like the audio appears to be a little bit whack, and also this game kind of needs like a VSync option, because I do see some screen tearing whenever I'm doing this. It won't be on your system. When you're watching this video, you won't see the screen tearing. It won't show up on the recordings. But when I'm playing this on my screen, I can see the screen tearing when I move. That might need a bit of a VSync option. All right, let's move to... Okay, we've got Elite Challenge next. So let's do it. I was going to try and sync up before I went there, but... Okay. I think we might be coming up to a boss after this. I don't know. Okay, so now they've... Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Let's see if we can actually get to the end before we die. Okay, so we've got character level 1. Rewards... let's go Thunderbolt Rate. Okay, so that's the one that's distributing the mines. Oh dear. Okay, that's Armor Break. Should be just about close enough to destroy it. Okay, it's dead. We were close. So that's a Dark Crystal Core. So what's our Insectoid cores? We got Thunder, plus 16% pierce damage, plus 17% Thunder Orb damage, and plus 9% EXP bonus, would be great. We've got a 10% experience bonus on the Water Insectoid core level 3, plus 29% weapon damage, plus 4% crit rate. And then Insectoid core level 3 Thunder, plus 60 fixed damage, plus 17% critical hit damage, and plus 8% heavy attack cooldown reduction. This one has the most amount of EXP and the most amount of weapon damage, and it also has crit rate. So we'll grab that, and we will apply that to our person, maybe right now. There we go. We don't have any other slots, so maybe we have to, like, buy those. And then we've got the rare chest. So our equipment, but these are all ordinary ones. These don't seem to be rare. The crit fire ring we've already seen. The Miracle Core has a 10% chance to grant an extra drawer of an Insectoid core. Okay. And then Rage Gauntlets. Each time Rage attack is cast, weapon damage increases 30%, stacks up to 10 times, lasts 15 seconds. You know what? That one might be good for us. Before we do move to our next one, I want to see what the water affinity is like. So, let's move to water. Triggered after moving continuously for 1 second, ride the waves. Increases movement speed by 30%, with an additional 15% per second during the effect. Stacks up to 10 times, lasts 20 seconds. On 4 pieces, Ride the Waves leaves Tidal Vein. Enemies entering the Tidal Vein area deal 20% less damage and receive 100% increased critical damage. And then Ride the Waves grants Raging Waves effect per enemy hit on 6 pieces, restoring 5% rage and increasing rage attack damage by 10%, max 20, lasts 20 seconds. God, these effects are like wild. But now let's move to the next one. So we've got, we can make the last one maybe the shop. We also have HP recovery, then body enhance. Drop item life capsule increases the character's max HP. Restores most of the character's current HP. I think we might be heading to like a boss next, so maybe we might want to do the HP recovery. Because we kind of need it. We're at 28%. So we just land on this and use it up. Okay, so we're at 78%, and now it is completely used up. I do quite like the design of this world. I do love the sci-fi effect of it. It's kind of like, it almost seems like we're moving through like a Doom 3 area. That's probably not the best, the best analogy to be giving, but it kind of looks like it. The whole, energy facility kind of vibe. Okay, we haven't hit 40 minutes yet on the recording, and I think we're about to hit the boss. Yeah, boss challenge. Defeat it to receive high-quality equipment and rewards. I have no idea if we're going to pass this. There's every chance that we won't. But I'm glad that I was able to do a run of this. Okay, it has its own cutscene, which is pretty nice. Alright, now just gonna have to watch a little bit. Oh, what are those? Okay, so the boss has its own boss bar, which is very nice. Watch out. Okay, so those disappear after a time? Okay. Okay, so he seems to have quite a few bars. Oh yeah, he's got quite a few bars. Run! Okay, I don't know how to run. Ouch. Oh dear. Oh boy, I gotta be a lot more careful about that. I'll let it run this way a little bit. Because I need those bombs to be rid. Oh dear. Ow. Okay, 42% now. Run. Run, just please, just run. Oh, good lord, we're going to die before we beat this boss. He's still got like 7 units of health left. Ouch. Oh boy, we're gonna die. Might as well take him with us. Oh, that took a lot of health out of him, though. We got pretty good. Okay, we don't want to stay behind too much. Don't stand still. Alright, get rid of some of these bombs. Ow. Okay, never mind. We are dead. Okay, we did pretty well on that one, though. Mission failed. Okay, so we got pretty good. We got a C rating on that one. Alright, detailed data. Okay, so that just shows the data of all of the stuff that we did. It's not like we can actually uninstall any of that now that we're dead. Let's return to base and see what the base is like. We'll look through that, and then that'll be the end for us. So it's still in the side-scrolling... Well, it's like 2.5D, so we can actually move through... Well, it's not even 2.5D, it is 3D, and it's like sort of top-down. So we got... What is this? Oh, we can increase our talents. So the dark crystal cores that we get from certain battles are used to upgrade our talents. So HP boost... And we can increase our insectoid core slot. So that might be the better use of our cores. And this one, we seem to get multiple weapons. I don't know how we unlock those. Oh. So we have to include... So that's more information. That doesn't help. Okay. So base damage 90, 10% chance to trigger Thunder Flare on hits with a 20% chance to trigger Thunderbolt when triggering Thunder Flare. Interesting. So we get flamethrowers, a gold axe. Oh. So technically this is the demo version, apparently. So not available in the demo version. So what is available? So only the lightning fist and the flamethrower. I guess you just test out the purchasing of... What even is those? Are these like just crystals or something like that? I have no idea. But we can get the flamethrower if we were to get some, somewhat... I'm just gonna say those are rubies. But we didn't get any on our run, so I'm assuming that those are only grabbed... I don't know, like, if we finish the game or something like that. Also interesting that we get the timer. We got the timer when we were doing the run, but interestingly enough, we get the timer when we're in the hub world. I don't think that's the thing that should be happening. And what is this? Okay. Interesting, so... Oh. So we start out at the Fallout shelter, and we also get these places that I'm guessing we can only unlock if we've beaten the previous areas. So if we beat Fallout shelter, we can get to Desert of Death. And apparently we can increase our difficulty, but I guess that can only work if we beat it. So we haven't beaten Fallout shelter, unfortunately. All of this is pretty this is a pretty interesting. I might say some stuff once I stop, which is going to be right now, because I think we've done quite a bit. We did a pretty good run, so I think for safety's sake, we'll stop the episode here. Alright, so that was our first impressions of the demo / playtest for Starfire Eternal Cycle. I had a little bit of a doubt as to what this game was going to be like, but honestly, those doubts are dashed because this game does look pretty interesting. It's pretty simple. It's just like a beat-em-up roguelite that it's just as simple as that. You get some insectoid cores from certain battles. You can do shops, you can do healing, you can do either treasure or insectoid cores, which is pretty nice. The boss battles are pretty interesting. The tiers kind of remind me of Kingdom Hearts battles for some reason. And the enemies themselves are pretty nice. I love the fact that you can purchase some new weapons, kind of like Hades in a way, and that you can collect dark cores in order to upgrade yourself. There are a few fiddly bits, like the timer probably shouldn't be there, and the audio kind of like, the music audio kind of stays there even when you dip to 0%. But other than that, this is pretty good, and I do love the rage stuff, and I do love the EXP progression. I think this is a pretty good game. I would be interested in playing the full version of this when this comes out sometime in 2025. So, thank you so much for stumbling onto one of the most average gaming channels out there. Like and subscribe for more, check the corresponding playlist, any of the recommended, or any of the links below. I'm the Average Rook, and I shall see you in the next episode. Until then, take it easy, and have a good rest of the day.